No. As a matter of fact, I've had fusion in my neck, right pec completely detached, reattached, both triceps reattached, both triceps scoped, nose relocated. Like I'm in like 10 physical surgeries where they got to go and correct something. Never taken one pain pill.
Wow.
I have all the prescriptions in the bottom drawer of my house filled, and it's weird because at every facility, the first hill they climb is pain management. You wake up from anesthesia, you're like gray and murky. And I've been in a bunch of surgeries, a bunch of different facilities. The protocol is always the same. Do you want something for the pain? Here, we got to make sure you take this with you because you're not in any pain.
Yeah.
Like, I understand because if you leave, if you're feeling okay, maybe you're high off adrenaline, I don't know. And then the operation sets in of like, holy fuck, this is a 10 out of 10. I need something. I get that. But I guess from falling down and hurting my body a lot, like I know my pain threshold.
Yeah.
And when the worst one was probably putting the whole pec back on and then attaching it. But when I woke up, I was able to like mess around with a stress ball, and I never took one pill.
That's amazing.
And I still have the full bottles. Like some are labeled 2008 is when I had my first surgery, and they're just all there.
There's a lot of people listening right now going,
You
what if they're
count
still
them
good?
all. Yeah.
What if they're still good?
But
Gotta find out where John Cena stores them.
Yeah.
it was weird
Bottom
because
left drawer.
the medical staff couldn't believe it. Like they're like, you don't want anything. No, because man, I know how I am with this.
It's a fucking slippery road.
And I'd be high on opioids all the time.
I got my first knee surgery, I think in 93 or 94, and I got an ACL reconstruction, and they gave me Vicodin, I think. Pretty sure it was Vicodin. I took one day, and I felt so stupid. I was lying on my couch watching TV, and I felt so dumb, and my knee still hurt. You know, it was just like it was distracting me from the fact that my knee hurt. But I'm like, I can't be this dumb. I'm dumb enough as it is. I can't add to my dumbness with pills. Yeah. Like, I just saw it coming. You know, and also I knew a bunch of guys who had pill problems. I wound up selling my pills to a friend of mine that would sell pills.
Gosh, I should have taken your idea. Could have made some cash.
I only made like a couple $100 or something. I don't even remember. It was like in the 90s. But I remember just that one pill. And so then every surgery I've had ever since then, they always offered me stuff, and I never took anything. I got my other ACL reconstructed in 2003, never took anything. I got my nose fixed, and it's like 2008. I got my nose reconstructed, deviated septum.
Yeah.
The guy was insisting that he gave me 2 prescriptions for pain medicine, and I was like, I don't want anything. I was like, is it going to get worse than this? He's like, it could get. I go, right now it feels like nothing.
Yeah.
It's like, but if you've been, again, like you've been beaten up so many times, your body, you're so used to just being in pain. And I think for some people, it's just the daunting anxiety of pain itself is like they just want a pill before they even realize, like, I could kind of just, yeah, it sucks, but it's not going to suck forever. It's going to heal. So let's just deal with the suck and just lay here. Put some ice on it or whatever and just relax.
And along with that, it's kind of like your body's natural way of saying, like, okay, maybe push a little bit more. Try to get a few more degrees of range of motion in physical therapy. And like, if those senses are numbed,
right,
and like shut off,
right.
First of all, you do feel just like I don't want to do anything, so you won't work. Or in many cases, you won't work to do the work to get better, to get
right,
or
you're just numb.
You don't know the messaging. You can't listen to your body.
Yeah.
Like if it's really, really in pain, maybe your body's trying to tell you something. I don't know.
I always assume that people feel pain differently. I mean, I just would imagine. Like people feel hot sauce differently. Like some people, they can't have any spice. Some people fucking can have like, you know, death peppers and they're fine.
So, all right, I'll throw that out to the group. Is pain a personal experience?
I mean, there's no way I'm as tough as you guys, so yeah, it has to be.
But I think in other dimensions you might be way tougher. I don't know. Maybe. I think there's something.
You don't know, Tony.
I can't imagine the dimension. I went and visited a firehouse the other day, and I was going down the pole going, wee, like you guys wouldn't do that.
I would do that.
So in that aspect, you're tougher than me.
Yeah, you can take ridicule. Yeah, we can take ridicule really easily. But I don't know what it feels like for other people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I would assume that everybody feels the same. But you know, one of the reasons why I think maybe it is like it's different, but because my mom has a crazy tolerance to pain. Like my guy my stem cell guy in LA, my mom had a real knee issue and he was treating her as well. And he goes, it's hilarious. Your mother's just like you. She just takes it. Like she doesn't even flinch. She just stick it. Like he's like, that doesn't happen with like 75-year-old ladies. Like take a needle and shove it into their knee and push it. And she just doesn't move. And, you know, she's like, oh, it wasn't painful. It was no big deal. It's like, you know, a lot of 75-year-old ladies would be fucking sweating and freaking out and seeing the needle.
Pretty sure I would be. Yeah.
But I don't know. You know, I don't know what it feels like to other people. But like when I got my ACL, my right ACL reconstructed, it was a lot easier because it was a cadaver, and I recommend it to anybody.